Hi everyone, and this video will focus on Theorem 4 and Theorem 6. So we started Theorem 4 in the last video, and it's any angles in any triangle add up to 180, okay? So always when we add them up, we'll get 180. Doesn't matter what type of the triangle is it, okay? Let's start with first example, and here we have three different triangles, and we need to find the angle A. How big is it? The size of it, okay? So, look at the first question, first triangle in here. 25 is it the smallest one. Then A is here, and then this is a little symbol, and it stands for right angle, and it's 19. So, we know when we add all the angles, we need to get 180. So when we add A plus 90 degrees plus 25 degrees, we should get 180 degrees, okay? So 90 and 25 is 115. And now we need to take it away from 180, okay? So 180 minus 115. 5, 6, so 65 degrees. So A is 65 degrees. Okay, so we can check it. 65 plus 25, it's 90, 90 plus 90, 180. Okay, the next question, very easy. This is 110, this is 40. So we can write down 110 degrees plus 40 degrees. That's 150 degrees. Okay? And from the theorem number 4, we know all the angles should add up to 180. So 180 degrees minus 150 degrees is 30 degrees. And A is 30 degrees. So we have A in here and in here. And now the last one, look at the last one. This one is 30 degrees. This is A. But we don't know how much is this one. But what we can see in here, what you can spot, we have two little lines in here and two little lines in here. And that means this is isosceles triangle. And these two sides are exactly the same. So these lines mean the length of these two sides are the same. If they're the same, these two angles have to be the same. So we can mark it as A. So we have A in here and 30 degrees. We can write down the equation using algebra. So we have A plus 30 degrees, and that's 180 degrees. Okay. If we add up A plus A, we have 2A plus 30 degrees, we have 180. Take away 30 degrees, take away 30 degrees. Okay. And 2A equals 150 degrees. What we'll do now, so as you can see, algebra is everywhere, okay? And you will be using it a lot. Now, divide by 2, divide by 2. So 2A's equal 150. So 1A is 75 degrees. Okay. Right, so let's do the next theorem. And before we do the theorem number 6, we need to just explain two keywords we have in here: exterior angle and interior angle. Okay, so first of all, interior. Interior means inside. So 2, angle 2 and angle 3, they're interior angles. Okay, inside the triangle. And the next keyword is exterior. That means outside. Okay, so number 1 is exterior angle, and this angle is formed when one of the side is extended. Okay, so this side is extended, and then we'll have angle number 1, and this is exterior angle. Okay. Okay, now we know all the keywords. So this theorem 6 says each exterior angle of the triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles, okay, opposite angles. So that means we cannot take this angle, we need to take opposite angles to this exterior angle, okay. So every single time we will add two angles inside, the sum is exactly the same as an angle outside, okay, exterior angle, okay. And now we can just look at these two triangles and we can find what B is. And as you can see, B is exterior angle. So the first one, using the theorem number 6, we know that if we add two interior angles, we should get B. B is exactly the same as sum of these two opposite interior angles, okay? So if we add 30 and 80, we'll get 110 degrees, and B is 110 degrees, okay? If you know all the theorems, it will be easy peasy for you. And the next triangle, we have just one angle inside, okay? But again, we need to use what we have. As you can spot, we have a little line here and a little line here. If we have them, that means this side is exactly the same length as this side. So first of all, we need to find these two angles. So we can use theorem number 4 first. When we add all of these angles, we'll get 180. And also, we can use the property of the isosceles triangle. And if these sides are the same, these angles are also the same. And this is theorem number 2. So first of all, we have 75. We can name it A. And A plus A plus A. That is 180. So in here we are using other theorems as well, okay? If we have A and A, we have two A's. So 75 plus 2A is 180. Then we need to get rid of 75. Get rid of 75. So again, algebra, whatever you do on the left side, you need to do the same on the right side. Cancel out. So we have 2A. 110 degrees. And now what to do? Divide by 2. Divide by 2. So A is 52.5 degrees. Okay, we have A now, but that's not finished yet. Okay, we need to find what is B. We know that B is 75 degrees plus A. Okay, so B is 75 degrees plus 52.5 degrees, and that is 127.5 degrees, and this is the answer. Okay, so sometimes where we're missing interior angles, we need to look at the properties of the triangle, or we need to look back at another theorems we can use. So for summary, theorem number 4 and 6. Number 4, any angles in any triangle add up to 180. And the next one, each exterior angle of the triangle is equal to the sum of the interior opposite angles. And we need to use these theorems to find the missing angles. So for the learning check, find what A is, okay, how many degrees A has. In the first one, it's really easy. You have two angles inside and one is missing, and you can use theorem number 4. And next one, you have A and 80, and you have you can name it B or C, whatever you wish, exterior angle. Okay, so this is for theorem number 6. Okay, see you tomorrow.